Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of A Link to the Past. In this episode, we are going to go right towards the next dungeon, which is Skull Woods. It has a really cool name to it. But first, before I do that, let's see here. I am going to want to stock up on potions and stuff. So, let's see. I want to go to my house first because, let's see. Well, actually, no. You know what? I changed my mind because I want some potions. I want the blue potions. And I already have one fairy. I usually carry one fairy with me, and when I need magic power, which is what I'm really going to need for this next dungeon, is magic. So, and you can talk to this lady. She'll give you a sample of red potion, which will refill your hearts. So, that's good. So I'm just going to get a couple blue potions. And honestly, these are very, very expensive. But I always get them because usually when I'm in crap. When I'm in a boss battle that's really, really tough and I have to use a weapon that requires magic, then I'll shoot! You made me miss my flight, buddy, because you kept poking at me. But anyway, we're going to go to Kakariko Village because that's the closest warp point to get to the Lost Woods, where we'll need to go in that portal to the Dark World. But anyway, as I was saying, the reason why I get the blue potion is because I often run out of life and magic, you know, during boss fights such as the one that's coming up. And really, this dungeon is actually pretty simple, and there's a lot of rooms that you don't even need to go in, so we can skip like a lot of the dungeon and stuff, which is really nice. But the boss fight is an absolute killer fight. I mean, you will understand when you see it. And really, like, if you have the magic cape or the cane of Burna, then those items will really come in handy for this boss fight because of the fact that they make you invincible. And that is something that you'll really need to do, like if you keep taking hits and stuff. But of course you'll need a bunch of magic power for that. And also, like, there's an item that you'll be getting in this dungeon, but you know. But we'll talk about that later. And there's a lot of entrances here to the dungeon. We're now currently in Skull Woods, and there's literally skulls in Skull Woods, in case you didn't notice. And we want to go to this one up here first. And you want to go ahead and kill all these enemies. Watch out though, because there's a floor master that's going to get you if you stay in one place for too long. And these Gyptos, they can really pack a punch. They take a long time to kill, but you know, we just have to do the best we can here. And also, as I was saying, you can also get green potion for free. I mean, I know it's been a while since I was at that potion shop, but I just thought I would mention that. You can get the green potion for free if you go to the Waterfall of Wishing, and you just throw in your empty bottle, and then you can... We need to be really careful here, because since we're going slow carrying this statue, then we're more likely to be taken off by that stupid hand, which scares the crap out of me. But anyway, yeah, if you throw in your empty bottle at the Waterfall of Wishing, which is near Zora's River, then you'll get some free green potion, which will refill your magic meter. And yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and use Balmos because, and see, we get our magic refilled, which is nice. And we already have the big key, so see what I mean about how short this dungeon is? They give you the big key right off the bat, and we've barely even been in here. But now that we've done this, let's see, I think we need to go out here again because we are done there for now. We'll have to go back there in a little bit, but there's something else we need to do first. Now, you see this row of bushes here? Well, there's a hole in the middle of them. It's a lot like the hole that we found in the Lost Woods where we got the piece of heart. But, let's see, I'm trying to see if I can get anything out of these skulls here because, you know, I need hearts and stuff, but it looks like there isn't any more hearts, and I just totally died there. Yeah, I'm not doing too well. But anyway, once you go in this room, you just want to blow up this wall here. And also, oh, there's one more thing I need to do too, actually. I need to go step on that panel that's in the floor because we need to change it so that, you know, it's set right. And now that we're in here, we can pull on this lever and blow up the freaking wall. Awesome. Now, in here is where our dungeon item is. What's in here? It's the fire rod. Oh my gosh, we have the fire rod. So this is an item that does use up magic. So you'll be using up magic for that. And I'm going to use my hook shot to get out of here. And we need to go back to the first skull entrance that we went in because we are going to take a different pathway this time. So you'll see what I mean when we get in there. So just go on around here and get away from this dude. And go right on in the skull. Now that we are in here, we are actually going to go into this room right here. Run straight across because there's nothing else that we can do. Now we want to completely ignore anything that's in that room and go out here because there is another entrance we will take, and this is the final stage of the dungeon. So take out your fire rod and light this thing up so that we can go inside. And it looks like a really weird cow skull type of thing. But there is a small key we need to get in here, and this is kind of a maze. See, like parts of the maze are blocked off by a wall, so you just have to kind of feel your way around. That way you'll get over there to where the door is. And pretty soon we'll get to use our fire rod a little more. We haven't really been able to use it extensively because, I mean, well, we did open this part of the dungeon up, and yeah, there's nothing behind that curtain. And of course there's a Gibdo here. I need to get rid of you. Pretty sure that the key, it's through that doorway because of that. That's where the chest is. There's nothing under this skull here. And, oh no! The Gibdos are attacking me. And I actually think, well, first let's use our magic mirror to go back to the entrance here because we don't want to do all that. And yeah, I totally just got some fairies off screen. I really needed them because this following room, you know, this one right here, this one's pretty tricky. I know what to do here, but it can still be tricky because all these jellyfish dudes, they're blocking the way. And also that hand, it keeps reaching down, and it's hard to walk around in here too. But anyway, yeah, I got some more fairies, and I did that off screen because I really needed them. I know that I'll need them for the boss fight, so that's why I went ahead and did that. And now we get to use our fire rod a little more, because we're going to have to light these torches here, and you don't have to use the fire rod to light all of them. You can actually use your lamp, but that one right there, you had to use the fire rod. And let's see, what do I need to do here? I think I don't want to use the Balmos medallion, and oh my gosh, I'm a bunny. I can't do anything. I'm using Balmos because they are completely destroying me right now. So yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. Just tear the curtain and go right through here. And you have to kill the Gibdo in order to get the key. So just light them on fire and it'll be a quick, easy kill. Now we are in the room, the final room before we get to the boss room. I'm going to jump straight on down. Now this boss can be really, really difficult to beat. And I think the best way to do it is to use the fire rod, because it does more damage than the sword. And see, I'm already losing most of my life here. I am totally going to die because see, these spikes, they move around. You can get hit by them. The floor's moving around. And then Mothula, the boss, is shooting beams at you, and if you run into him, then you'll get damage from that as well. And I think the best thing to do is to hit him from the front, because I've noticed that he takes more damage when you hit him from the front. And yeah, I had to go ahead and use one of my blue potions. I only have one left. I'm trying to do the best I can here not to get hit, but it's kind of hard because all this crap's going on and he isn't even dying. What I might have to do is, oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to use my other potion. And what I might do, I might use the magic cape for the rest of this battle. Or at least I hope it'll work. You see, you only have a limited amount of time you can use the cape. And you can see my shadow right there, and I'm just hitting them with my sword. It takes more hits to hit with your sword, but I don't want to use any more magic than I have to, since I'm already using magic with the magic cape. So, and yay! We finally defeated him. And I remember this is actually the part where I totally quit playing it the first time I played this game, because I got so fed up with Mothula. It was ridiculous. Now let's see what the maiden has to say.
Jade Panda, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
So that is it for this dungeon, guys. That was pretty quick for a dungeon, even though the boss fight was horribly hard. But anyway, I'm going to show you where the next dungeon is, since, you know, that didn't take too long. So that's where we're going to go next. And honestly, like, I'm surprised that this was actually the third dungeon, because like, I've been playing this game a lot on my own, and there's a lot of enemies later on that aren't as hard to kill as that one was. But, I mean, the dungeon itself was pretty easy to get through, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, the next dungeon we need to go to is right here in Kakariko Village. But we need to get up to the Dark World again, so we're gonna have to go ahead and go to this portal. I'm pretty sure that this is the closest portal. I mean, actually, I know it's the closest portal that we can go to in order to get to Kakariko Village in the Dark World. So let's go ahead and go on up here again. And I mean, I guess I could have just gone out of Skull Woods and then went on down to the village. I guess that might have been a little quicker, but I don't know. Skull Woods kind of intimidated me a little bit. But anyway, there's a portal right here under this rock. And we can't lift that rock over there because it's too heavy. We don't have the Titan's Mitt yet. So we can just exit Skull Woods right here. And we are in the Village of Outcasts again. I think I already made a visit here before, you know, to show you where to get some stuff. But anyway, pull on this pitchfork, and right here is Gargoyle's Domain, the next dungeon. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.